Daren with Madcap Toys. Welcome back to the Toy Barn. I want to thank you for joining us again today, and I appreciate all your comments and your thoughts and considerations about each and every video that we've been putting up. I thank you very much for taking time to spend it with us. Today has been one of those days that's a little bit precarious if you're a seller, because we had five items we had to rush out. We've had a total of 12 sales, but we had to rush 5 out to get them out so we wouldn't be late on them, I guess is the best way to say it.
Deal on that, just to break in.
All right.
Sorry guys.
That's all right.
Kathy from Madcap Toys. Hey. The reason why, guys, is he's laughing at me. The reason is I think, come out here. I think there was a glitch. Right? It ain't me.
Huh?
Whatevs.
It was a bug bugging you, babe.
Okay, sure. Saw the bug, right? Oh, you did. So we think there was a glitch because there was one item. No, this, and he stood there to watch it. I said, Daren, it just sold, because you know we sit down, he writes it down, blah 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 blah, as y'all do, and it said it was at that moment due like the very next day, and it wasn't on. We did not set it at one business day. We never do those things. And it wasn't even from the time stamp that they did it to the moment they wanted us to ship. It wasn't even 24 hours, wasn't even a business
we had like
day.
5 hours.
Yeah.
So I think eBay's got something going on. I'm not saying yet another eBay glitch because I can't prove it.
Right.
But we had 5 items we had to pretty much find. Like, Kathy, go look.
Yeah.
Go find it now, pack it, rush it out, get it out of here. But we have had a total for today, 12 total items that sold. And 5 we had to get out before we could show you them.
I was sad because I wanted to show you guys the 5 that we did. So the good news is Daren's going to work on, when we go through the items together, the first 5 that are already, you know, on the post office vehicle, he's going to put a little tiny screenshot above, you know, by our head.
I'm going to show you what I can, basically.
We're going to try.
But guys, basically, I'm going to tell you, and don't go nowhere.
I'm not here.
Our sales have been going up, and I've been talking to a couple of my buddies in my Facebook group that we have, Madcap Toys. Everybody's welcome to join, and we can talk online direct back and forth, or else we can PM back and forth. Doesn't matter to me. I get a couple of them once in a while a little aggravated, because some of my cut and paste aren't working like they ought to, so I'm having to just basically long form it out to them when we trade information back and forth. But we share a lot of information amongst each other to see what each other's figures are doing and how we can maybe help each other get to the next level it was, as pick ourselves back up. I got like I said, a couple buddies got different, they're coming at it from basically opposite spectrums, and I'm basically saying, well guys, this is what I'm doing, this is what's working for me. If you'd like to know what I've been doing as of late, I'm going to try a few more things, and before I tell anyone on these videos, I'm going to test them myself. But if you'd like to know what I have done and what I did for Kathy and myself sales, look at the last video. And Kathy, I'm going to let you go ahead, Angel, and take on over here while we get to work.
There we go. Get to work. Get to work. Happy Friday, folks. Again, my name is Kathy. Welcome back to the Toy Barn. And again, we sold 12 items. These were all on eBay. Macari, Poshmark, so in the last, I know, so since last what sold video, 12 items. Again, repeat the first 5. Daren's going to put the picture next to me of the 5 that are now, like I said, on, you know, in the post office vehicle, shipping to that buyer. So we're going to start out with that. So the very first one was a Mega Bloks Halo Heroes Spartan Oceanic action figure. And it went out to Maiko, hi Maiko, for $19.98 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much. The second item that we sold, and I wish we had it because it's so cool, and I have more of them, by the way, is the Grateful Dead Dancing Bears t-shirt. We got that. It was a pallet item.
Very nice.
Very nice. Size large. And it's going out to Kevin. Hi, Kevin, for $10. Third one was a 1992 McDonald's Hamburglar toy figure. And just to say, it used to be in Daren's quarter tote, he used to call it, at our Bedford toy store. And it's going out to Larry, and we sold that for $3.58. Thank you so much, Larry. Our fourth one is the Mega Bloks World of Warcraft flying machine, and it went out to Nikolai. Thank you so much, Nikolai.
Baby, is this the copy of that?
Well, yeah,
let's do that.
So yeah, I was like, why is he interrupting me during the film?
I'm sorry to interrupt, guys, but I wanted her to give an actual photo if she could.
Okay. Yeah. Back up. So edit this, Dare.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll cut that part out if I can.
It is, yeah. So we have another one in case you're interested, right? It is the Mega Bloks World of Warcraft flying machine going out to Nikolai for $25.98. Thank you so much for that. And don't get the other one. Don't get the other Linkimals. That's too high up. It takes too much time, right? So in number 5, we have the Fisher-Price Linkimals A to Z Otter, and it's going out to Hector for $21.99. And if you like what you see there, we have one more of those left. Think Christmas, right? Christmas in July, all that good stuff. All right, so now, before I end that, the Linkimals Otter was another eBay international shipping order. So there you go. So the international has picked up since we opted back in, right, Daren?
Exactly. How many have we done roughly in the last
Since we
couple
opted back in, we have had 6 international sales within about a little over a month. In the video, right? But before I continue on, if you like the video, stay till the end. Go ahead and like that. Love your comments. And also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We keep growing and growing, and it's all because of you, and we want more of you to be a part of us because we like you that much. And hit the bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, you're going to be the first to know. All right, we're going to continue this party, okay? So the very next thing, we got this one right here. This was a pallet item. A really nice one. I think it was the Amazon mystery box. We have, I think, 3 or 4 of those mystery boxes left, and Daren said, hey, don't touch that in the death pile. When we get to them, we want to do an Amazon mystery box reveal, so we're waiting on this. But anyway, this came from a high piece count we had a while back. This is the mini cordless curling iron, 30-watt 2-in-1 USB, and it's going out to George. Thank you so much, George, for $19.95. Really nice. Mini cordless hair curler, MS5900. So I guess it's one of those that you can take while you're traveling, ladies, I'm sure. And we have one more of these left. All right. All you Barbie fans out there, we have from the Fashionistas line. This we got actually was at a flea market down where Daren's mom lives. That we got this at a really good price. I think he only paid like $1 or $2 at best. It was really great. But this is the Barbie Fashionistas doll, number 150, no hair. And it's going out to Daphne. Hi, Daphne, for $8.99. Really nice. I like to pick these Fashionistas up if they're at a good price. So retail arbitrage, flea markets, estate, whatever it is, if they are at a good range, because as you guys know, these usually retail anywhere from $7.99 to $9.99 at stores, but if you can get them out at a pennied out price or get them in a pallet, that's a good thing. All right, thanks so much. And then in our Cool Classics line, this is the 2013 Hot Wheels Cool Classics. It says Far Out, I think, on the car. If y'all don't know what that is, in the 70s, that was slang. Far out, you know, right? 1965 Ford Galaxy. It's going out to George. Hi, George, for $9.98. Really nice car. There's no bends. Very pristine. Very lovely. High color definition. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And then every time, you guys know, if you watch our videos constantly, we always sell a coin or 2 or 3. So we got one on this video. It is the 1895 O barb recorder. It is average circulated. It's going out to Sue, hi Sue, for $13. Really, really nice. And I think Daren did a slight deal, maybe a 10% discount on this. So thank you so much for that. And moving forward, we just barely got this. I think maybe a month ago or so. Did a retail arbitraging here. This is the Justice League 2017 DC Multiverse Cyborg action figure. And it's going out to Donovan. Hi, Donovan. For $23.98. Really nice. I think we might have one more of these in our huge toy collection here. And next up we love always to get these, especially in pallets, especially during retail arbitrage or whatever, wherever we can find them. This has been the movie to keep collecting. Jurassic Park, aka Jurassic World as well, of course. Jurassic World 2 Fallen Kingdom. This is the Velociraptor. And it's going out to Sue-Ann. Hi, Sue-Ann. For $16.99. Really nice. There we have, of course, different series, anywhere from, Battle Damage to Dominion to just all different kinds of series that are available. Camp, Cretaceous, just all different kinds of series. This one seems like it was maybe an earlier version. Not the earliest, but an earlier version. So thank you so much for that. And lastly, all you G.I. Joe fans, not going to take him out because he has a backpack and a weapon here, and I don't want to lose it and the buyer get all hateful at me, which I'm sure that's a good reason to get hateful, right? It is the 1986. Remember 1986?
Yeah.
How old were you in 1986? I'm going to put him on the spot.
14.
No
16.
way.
No, I was 16, right?
You were.
I was 16 years old. Yeah, 16 years old.
I was too young.
Had a job, worked my life
I was
away.
13 and I was still playing with Barbies and doing crazy things and didn't want to grow up. Still don't. So 1986, this was the G.I. Joe Cobra Xandar action figure. And it's going out to Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan. For $21.99 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much. He has this little backpack here. Has his little gun weapon there. Very nice figure. And it's always good when you're collecting G.I. Joes and other like figures that you love so much. If you can get the right weapons in there with them, or mostly get them all, especially if you're going to put them on a display, that is super key for sure. I don't know, guys. The only thing that I can think of, like I said, the one thing that was a big pet peeve in the last 24 hours, hate to say this, but it's true. We're honest, right? So every time we get an issue, we want to shout it out. We here, Madcap Toys, and you resellers, you can pipe up as well. We do not like one-day business for shipping because it doesn't make sense to us. Especially when one day eBay is pet peeve of ours that eBay is not. Listen, eBay, you're not giving us a full 24 hours in our time zone, okay, for us to do it. Now, I can see if they did one day eBay shipping and you got the full 24 hours, in the Pacific time zone, which is where they're at, that could be a little bit better. Maybe it could be more workable. But from our experience, we are not getting the full 24 hours, and it's impossible to be able to get those out because they're using even all of our sleep time, whatever your sleep time is, to all of that counts. So it's just not feasible for us. So we're one of the ones that say, sorry, it's got to be at least two days for shipping.
Right. Well, here's another thing with the 24-hour shipping issue. Like she said, you're not getting the 24 hours.
No, you're
to
not.
me, store hours ought to be realistic. Now, even though sometimes Kathy and I will work some days, especially during the holidays, we worked up to 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
And worked a full day job and insurance.
And all the other things throughout the day.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But during the season, like right now, regular season or low season, whatever you want to call it, we try to work basically 8 o'clock in the morning on average, from me getting up, going out, doing postage, Kathy working with me when she's here, doing her insurance during that time, whatever. Then we come back and we try to shut us down, basically the store down about 8 o'clock at latest, right, on average?
In theory, but I'm always on there like a little mouse, watching the offers, everything we know, till midnight usually. Yeah,
but even with that, the real store hours would probably be 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Depends on how long we lag over. Like with this video, we're even already about 7 o'clock at night. Yeah. Because we just had to get that one order out, and then we had to do regular orders and processing and all that.
2 items in queue.
Yeah, we still got 2 or so more items that's just come in that we've got to find. Right. And I don't know if we've got items come since that point. So it's not like you just take and do. But to me, 24 hours eBay ought to be store hours. So in other words, if you have your store hours set up, basically, let's say 8 o'clock in the morning, they ought to give you a period that you can start it and stop it. Right. And when you stop it, wherever you live, that 24-hour kicks in from that period over.
Yep. Okay?
So in other words, if they bought the item at 4:30 p.m. at night and you've got 30 minutes, then you have till 4:30 p.m. the next day.
I believe that.
If they work and don't buy it till 5, that gives you that next day plus. Right. Because you need so much time to have you or whoever's helping you, no matter how many employees you may have at the time, to be able to process the order. Write the order down, figure out where people live, print the order, pack it, etc. and so forth. But eBay sort of makes it hard. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Angel, I'm going to let you take on over.
Yeah,
but,
and it's not really about the travel folks on it. We live, no joke, and I've mapped it. We live literally, when construction's not on our highway road, we are only like 1.2 miles from our post office, heading that direction. We live in a country town, but it's like a little tiny town, but a country town. And we live going towards another small town, but we're like in the middle.
And they're closed every holiday. And we got a ding for that.
And we go, on a national holiday. Yeah. And so it's like, okay, we're dealing with it, right? But it wasn't our fault, but here nor there. So it's not the distance, but it's the fact that by the time it's between when the person purchased the item compared to how long they give us. And again, even you're not giving us a full 24 hours on a one day.
We're lucky to get 12.
We're lucky to get not even that because, like I said, one hit like at 8 o'clock last night, and they expected me to have it out like in the morning. It wasn't even 24 hours. So I don't know if that was a glitch, because I know we don't set our listings as that. We make sure when we go through, when we do relist and all. But anyway, we dealt with it. We took care of it. But it's like we need the 2 day. So what do you guys do? Do you guys do 2 day? Do you do 3 day, 5 day? Let us know in the comments below. But that is a pet peeve with us, that if you're going to do 1 day and you're going to have people do it, please make it the full 24 hours.
Well, they also don't take into consideration the post office, wherever you're at, opens, let's say, at 8:30 or 9. Some don't open till 9 o'clock, okay? And then some open at 8:30. This one opens earlier than everywhere else we've lived.
About 8:30.
Okay? Yeah, but they all close at 5 o'clock. But we had one that closed at 3.
Right.
So how can you compensate for that?
There's not, and as an eBay reseller or online reseller as a whole, there's not much you can do with that. So that's a pet peeve I wanted to bring out. We don't like to do the crazy videos, but like you guys said, if it's honest and it's true, it's something that we needed to discuss, because if they can improve that could only help our reselling adventures.
Well, you and I both know the only reason they're really doing this is to compete with Amazon.
True.
Okay, so this thing of eBay resellers having to worry about being little miniature Amazon people is just crazy. We need at least a good 48 hours from the moment a person bought it to be able to process it, pack it right,
Yeah.
ship it, make sure they get it directly to them.
Right.
And, you know, provide real customer service. You can't do the push and shove.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. And that's what we got, guys. So share your experiences. If this is a pet peeve for you guys too, let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you on that. That's all I have, guys. You've been great. Have a wonderful weekend and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.